Good evening, race fans. Welcome to my editing room. We seem to meet here a lot. That kind of was what happens when you forget what you're doing, forget what you've said, forget how much you filmed, and forget what you filmed in general. Now, we meet here now today because in the previous video, I took doors off the race car. I had them pretty much ready to go back on. New ones ready to go back on, that is. At that same time, I filmed what you're about to see, which is kind of the rest of the process. Like I said, kind of forgot how much I filmed. The video was getting much too long, so I decided to split it into two parts. So consider this part 2 of getting the race car on its way back to getting on track. It's gonna start off kind of funny because I was intending for it to be the same video. In any case, let's get to it. Just kidding, I am not going to end it there because there's still work to do. Long story short, I procrastinated so much in getting this video out that I now have some solutions in place. I believe earlier I showed you the bent camera plates. I have found someone, I think, who's going to make me some because you just can't find them anywhere. I found one company that would still sell me these camera plates, and well, it's very expensive and I have to buy a whole bunch of parts that I just don't need. So I found a solution, but it's not gonna be here for a while. So what I'm gonna do now is put the suspension back together so we can get the car on the ground so I can roll it around easier and get to that other side. My goal is I've got some rollers. I'm gonna put the car on the rollers so I can turn it around in the shop and have more space to do well, to remount the doors on the other side, as well as some stuff that I gotta do with the side skirt that's broken up. I'm gonna get to the suspension. I'm not gonna make you watch in real time. We're gonna get through this quickly and we're gonna get it done. So, cue the music. Well, it looks like your battery died, guys, but I apologize. Here is the finished product. This is, everything is tight. Well, pretty much everything is tight and back together, at least enough to set it on the ground. Now, like I said, I've got, these camera plates are bent, so they're no good. I'm waiting on new ones, but I really need to get this thing away from the wall so I can keep working on some other stuff. I do have this other side left to be put together, but we're going to use a little bit of YouTube magic so that you don't have to watch me do it. Let's just kind of... Alright, that worked like a charm! Okay, this corner's all put together. We're going to move on to the next thing, which is going to be get this thing down on its wheels. And I want to roll it away from the wall so I can start working on this. The first thing I'm going to do is pull the nose off of it so that I can... well, the mounting for the fender is a little flimsy, and so that has moved around just a tick, and so I need to get those back where they need to be, and we'll put the body panels on the car so that we can move on to the next step. Which, if I'm honest with you, I really don't know what it is yet, because I know I still want to swap the motor. I guess I don't need to, the car runs, but I still need to swap the motor, and I'm gonna have to get it painted, which is a big bummer, but I think that's what's next. I don't know. Let me get this thing down on its wheels and we'll talk in a minute. Alright, got the car down on its wheels. It's pretty cool to see it this way. Something funny happens in your head when your car sits on jack stands for months and months at a time. It doesn't feel good, so I like seeing it on its wheels. I can roll it around now, and I can roll it away from this wall a little bit easier. I think my plan is to just kind of turn it sideways in the shop here and go to work on the doors here. I'm going to actually end it here. The only thing I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to hang the doors. I still have to do a little bit of work on this back door. I'm just going to hang those. I've got some torquing to do on these fender brackets to get the fender to fit properly, and that's kind of going to be my day. I don't think that's terribly interesting to watch. So I'm stopping it here. The next time you see the car, it should have all of its body panels on it, and it should be ready to start prepping for paint. Don't know what that looks like just yet, but that's the next thing. I've got another hood, I've got another bumper, all that stuff's gonna be different. Thank you so much for watching. There are some things coming down the line that are interesting. I am planning the 2022 season. I'm pretty excited, I'm a little bit scared, but you know, racing is all about pushing limits. In any case, again, thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. I couldn't end the video without showing you guys how it looks. I'm actually really happy. This bracket was bent pretty good. This bracket back here was also bent pretty good, but it all came together really nicely. The gap looks solid. The gap looks solid. I'm stunned at how good this really came out. There's something wonky going on here. I don't know what that's about, but the door opens and closes just fine. Like it's fine. I did some tweaking to get this to line up as well, but man, I'm happy with myself. I guess I put in just enough time at a body shop that I can put this together and make it look pretty reasonable. This, however, looks this looks a bit different. I figured the next thing I gotta start pulling this motor out so all this just comes apart pretty quickly and easily. But this looks good. I like this. I think this is good progress. You know, the next, I need to paint it and I need to motor swap it. Those are the only things left to do here. So, you know, if you got any hookups on a body shop, let me know, because I'm gonna need some. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see some more. Find me between videos on Instagram at The.Daily.Racer. And mostly, have a good night.